pulled us into a little creek that was draining out of the swamp, and the water was kind of a black clear color. And where it met the Yetna, it was creating this real defined seam. And what he did is he nosed the boat up on this little sandy beach and let me stand in the back and make my cast. And the bait that he chose was pretty interesting. It was an inline spinner. It was pretty good size, but he had one big single hook on it. And a lot of times with those salmon, they're so powerful, that single hook is a better deal when you get one on. A treble hook a lot of times can cause you issues, but that single hook, usually if you get it buried, you can catch them. And it was a bright pink color. That's something they like in this water. They like contrast. As they were explaining to me, they're really not trying to eat it, they're trying to kill it. So if it's something that they see, they're gonna go after it. Well, I'm making cast after cast into that seam and slow rolling that bait, just like slow rolling a spinnerbait for a bass.
He's going back
the
to the
difference
screen.
here is when this
Got current with him now.
Good job.
it was like nothing else I've ever experienced. The power
There he is.
was incredible.
He can't figure out which way he wants to go. Look at him, Rick. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Lord, let me get this fish. Oh, what a giant, what a giant. Going the other way, Rick. Let's wait. Going the other way. This is just a giant. I mean, I'm talking a monster. Oh, that's a toad. I think we might get him here in this next pass, Rick. Might. I'd keep him off that shoreline. Just don't want to straighten that hook out, man. He's under the boat again. Just a world-class king salmon here. He's right here. He's under the boat. Right under the boat, Rick. He's in that muddy water. I think you can get him right on this pass, Rick. Look at him. Oh my God. Oh, it's a giant. Oh, it's a giant fish, man. He's
Good
just,
fish.
every time I think I get him ready, he goes back down. This time of year, they're so fresh. I mean, they just got a lot of jam. They got a lot to go, man. It's just, you can't horse them. They're just way too big. Just trying to wear him out. He's right under us, Rick. Rick, we might get him right here, bud. Now, I've told you that 2 or 3 times, but the hook did something funky right there. It's rubbing off his tail is what it's doing when he turns. Okay, hang on. Under the boat. He's coming up. Coming up. He's coming right at the boat. I can see him, Rick. Right there he is.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to
Okay, that's cool.
see more than that.
Okay, there he is. Right there he is. I don't want to put too much jam on him, but there he is. Oh my God. Oh, so close. We got him, just about got him whooped. Oh my God. There he is. Just running 15 feet of line out. Not even ready, man. He's just not ready. Doing everything I can, Rick. I know you're wanting him in that net, buddy.
Oh, yeah, but once he's in the net, the fight's over.
That'd be okay right now with me, dude. That'd be okay.
Yeah.
He's just gotten deeper or something. It's like he got a whole new bunch of energy or something. You want me to put some smoke on him, Rick?
Yeah.
Want me to start to lean on him a little bit?
Yeah, he should be tired.
Yeah, I don't want to break that line or straighten that hook out. Okay, hey, hang on. He's hit back up, man. I just think he got a little deep on me. I can't put any more pressure on him than already in it.
Well, I don't have the rod, so I can't tell you how much is enough.
Well, I don't want to thumb him, man. I'm afraid we'll break him off. Dude, I can't. Back and left. You can see the rod. I mean, I'm putting as much on him as I dare. As much on him as I dare. He's whooping me. He's whooping me.
This segment of Reel in the Outdoors with Joe Thomas is brought to you by Evan Rude. Reel Tactics are presented by Lucky Craft, makers of the Joe Thomas Signature Series, available exclusively at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Obviously, the mud lines were a key factor in catching those big kings in Alaska. We had sweet water, clear water, dumping into a muddy river. It created a seam and a nice ambush point. But I want to tell you something, that can be applied anywhere you go to just about any species of game fish, and I've used it before. Trust me, mud lines can help. If you've got a windy point, fish it where it meets the clear water. Boat traffic can rough up the bank and create a seam of mud in clear water. The bass will use it. You can have mud dumping into clear water. Whatever the situation, if you've got a mud line, fish it because the fish will be there and you'll catch more. For more information on fishing Alaska, visit our website, realoutdoorstv.com.
I think he's a good fish, good fish. Giving him a good fight. You might have to revive old Joe after this fight.
A lot of times it's about you and the creature, man. It's you and the fish. Now, there he is, Rick. There he is. Oh, get his head. Oh my. It's just so dark. Okay, he's coming up, Rick, and he's coming towards you. There's his tail. There's his tail. His head's under the boat. Yes! Yes!
Good job.
Yes! Unbelievable. Show him this thing. Look at this fish. And he was hooked right, I'm talking right in the snout.
Good spot, because he wasn't going to cut you off with his teeth.
That big single hook, look at that big single hook. I was thinking treble hook. We've used a lot of baits today, but look what he did to the wire. He bent the wire, and you know that's the weakest part on the inline spinner is the wire. And thank goodness we didn't put too much pressure, but the line, it held up well. But the bottom line is we have an I don't even know how to pick it up, man. Okay. Help me pick it up. We're gonna pick this thing up. I obviously do not know how much this fish weighs, but I can tell you something. It's one of the biggest things I've ever held. It's the biggest freshwater, hold his gills there. It's the biggest freshwater fish I've ever caught. I don't know what to say other than the fact that this trip to Alaska has been a dream.
That was absolutely amazing. And even though I won the battle, that fish, that Alaska king salmon, he won my respect, and it was a memory I will never forget. From McDougall Lodge on the shores of the Yetna River in Alaska, I'm Joe Thomas, and we'll see you next week on Steele's Reel in the Outdoors.
At the end of the day, no one has caught as many fish as we have in this whole range. Because right now we've got 2. And that's probably
two and
one
two
more
jacks.
than anyone else has got. Says Joe.
2 jacks.
And 2 jacks. We're up to 4. We're up to 4 kings right now. And then we got hours of good fishing still.
Good job, man.
I can't,
Good job.
can't thank you enough.